Well, a yard sign in Lakeland is stirring up trouble tonight. It's right behind us, and while we've blurted the homeowner's use of the F word and then the words "in both" 2024, safe to say she's not too happy with either candidate for president.
Quite the controversy because early voting for Tennessee's presidential primary is underway. Biden and Trump are the heavy favorites, but Lakeland isn't too happy about how the homeowner is expressing her displeasure with the candidates. Our Zaria Oates has the ABC 24 exclusive tonight.
Pepper, Richard, it's a fight over free speech in Lakeland. Julie Pereira racked up more than $400 in fines and fees over this sign in her front yard. But that neighbor is looking for a second look from other neighbors because they're very worried about how this sign is perceived by them. And she says she won't take it down until after the November election. She also doesn't plan on letting the city tell her what she can and can't have in her own front yard.
The sign policy is unconstitutional for the city of Lakeland.
Julie Pereira has appeared before Lakeland Municipal Judge Kim Karatsky twice now for yard displays. Once for this Christmas decoration, a reference to one of her favorite Christmas movies. And now for this sign with some profanity showcasing a political stance in the upcoming presidential election.
I'm not afraid to say what I stand for and what I believe in.
The city of Lakeland cited her $50 a day for 5 days of having the F them both sign in her front yard. They say it violates the City of Lakeland Municipal Code 14-405 under prohibited signs and devices, and it actually does. Pereira says the ordinance violates her First Amendment rights.
I was up there, telling him that, look, sir, based on all of this information, Your Honor, you're incorrect.
Since she's paid more than $400 and covered the letter U with tape, the city stopped citing her. However, the ordinance still stands, and some neighbors say they're glad it does.
It has implied expressive language that I feel is inappropriate for younger people.
I'm all about complying, I'm all about rules, I'm all about regulations, but I'm not about complying with rules and regulations that violate my rights and that violate the Constitution.
A neighbor in agreement with Pereira texted, "It's a slippery slope when the city starts sticking their nose in what people can and can't do with their own private property."
There are rights that should be protected, but that doesn't give us license to act in an immoral or inappropriate way, especially regarding children around the area.
You can disagree with somebody but still understand, look, I don't agree with that. I personally find it offensive, but that's well within their rights.
The city of Lakeland has not set another hearing date. Pereira says Judge Karatsky told her he has enough against her to hold her in contempt next time. Pereira is going through Shelby County to file an appeal on the city's decision. She doesn't want to sue the city since it would impact taxpayer dollars. However, she says if they continue to go after her signs, legal action is not off the table. Richard, Pepper.
Sticking it to them, Zaria. All right.